been muted the whole time. That's actually better. It's better that way, I think, actually. I think... None of the jokes that I made beforehand were good. So, you didn't know that before, you don't have to know it now. Welcome. We are all board members here. If you're new, feel free to announce your title and role in the chat, i.e., hello, I work in HR. My role is to gather organs from humans, in parentheses, organ theft. I was laughing with you in my heart, in parentheses, harvested. We're live. We're dead, but we're live. I see that, oh, yeah, that's right, attendance. Let me grab it. Alrighty. Music is a bit loud compared to voice. Thank you so much. I will fix that. Nope, this is the wrong one. I will fix that now. Music. Oh, yes, I see. Yeah. That should be better. Alright. And now... Nope, wrong one. Yeah, that's right, baby. Oh, right, I need to... Alright, I think... Remember the last time I said that I would finally lock in? I think, to my complete shock, that wasn't a lie. Now that we have people filing into the conference room, I can go ahead and begin this week's weekly meeting. Hello, shareholders. Once again, I'm here with a presentation. Calling for attendance. I see we have people, luckily, signing their names into the attendance sheet. We have Fable, who says, I keep winding up back here. I think the hallway is broken. I swear I've passed that same potted plant before. That is noted. Whoever is, who's taking notes today, you can jot that down. Mela does things as clocking in. Willow says, now that we're locked arm in arm predator style, I shall formally introduce myself. The only good time to do it. I thought the music was speaking through. We have Willow, a quarter fairy, quarter giant, half human. I think the math on that checks out. All Fae. Attempting to try out a life in this very noisy and bright human city? Oh, it's all very new to me. Well, I'm glad we could be your first stop on that journey. The music change adds to the comedic effect. Oh, okay. Bangs gavel. I really should get a gavel. That is on the budget sheet for next quarter, but for now I have... Oh, and we have a fly on the wall playing the world's tiniest violin until someone swats at them. Wonderful. If anyone is new or confused, please declare nay, and an intern will be with you shortly to assist. Last week's meeting was missed because I, Isabella, apologetically became incapacitated. For liability reasons, I cannot say which room it was in or what caused the incident. But the shareholders stood round my recuperating corpse like bodyguards, and I just wanted to take this moment, a moment of silence to thank you for your service. That's enough silence. In other news about the gas leak, someone's going to come and look at it in 4 weeks. So until then, hold your breath while making coffee in the break room to avoid incapacitation. For any new shareholders here, I just want to, and just as a to get a sense of the broader themes of this meeting, to reiterate our goals here at this studio. Our goal is to complete Lola's POV for episode 1 of the moment of silence in the ... Lola's POV in episode 1. Technically, episode 1 is the best way I can describe it, like a braid, where we have a scene from each of the 3 main characters, just in sequence: Heidi, Subin, Lola, Heidi, Subin, Lola, Heidi, Subin, Lola, and a final scene, a secret final scene. But for now, the goal is just, if we get Lola, that's the goal. We're golden. Anything beyond that, at this point, is a bonus. Could one of the interns, could you go help, Hannah? Hannah. That name sounds so familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. You also look... No, sorry, you just look like somebody I know. Mela did not yes and. That is so funny. Mela said yes, no. I love that. Oh right, I forgot. With a main goal, my main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. With a main goal, you do need micro goals to keep you. These are the following sub goals. Number 1, don't freak out. Number 2, make at least 1/3 of an animatic series pilot even when you're freaking out, because you said you would finish it, and maybe there's some future you that's proud of present you for walking forward blindfolded. Profit. Shareholder value goes up. Which, as we know, is always the final goal. Progress of this week. Made this new presentation. Became overly perfectionist about the teaser. Published the teaser. I wrote this slide before I actually published it to force myself to make that true, and I have congratulations to myself for being a prophet. First few votes in the stream, they were late to the vote. I sewed a booklet of 30-year-old paper together to journal out some thoughts and plans. I lost said booklet. I found said booklet on the street somehow with bicycle tire marks in the back. Congratulated the booklet for having gone through a rite of passage. Wrote some fairly decent poetry. Crashed out. And finished coloring all of Lola's scene 3 frames. So now there's only backgrounds, shading, and 1 prop left to go. Actually, this is slightly outdated because I finished that prop about 20 minutes before stream. Another congratulations to myself. I will be giving myself a raise. Here's just a tiny little sample of some of this. You can see colors are in, but not shading. This little texture here is actually this painting. I did this painting specifically for the texture. The teaser has casted my flappers. I think that's the best compliment I've gotten on this whole project, to be totally fair. If we stop for every banger, we'd never move. Let's be real. Manifestation. The Rat Turf War battle plans. All right. Everyone here sitting down. I hope everyone's got their coffee. Everyone's got their stale donuts. I need you to lock in. All right? Because we're at a debriefing. Bruce the janitor has died. It's tragic. Heartbreaking even, but it is the truth. It has happened. We are beyond this point now. The rats control territory in the Northwest offices from 301 to 312, with a base in the supply closet on the 3rd floor. They have already successfully made not one, but 3 counter-operations against Bruce's, the late Bruce's, attempts to capture them, insinuating they have some organization of intelligence gathering. Be careful who you trust. You cannot be certain of anyone's lack of allegiances to the rats. If you see anyone, new, perhaps, wearing disguises, perhaps, please alert your manager or supervisor as soon as you finish work for the day, because we have to, profitability comes first, rat war comes second. Ideas. Include physical strength test in hiring process for new janitor. Can we get an 07 in chat for Bruce? Possibly divert pipes containing gas from the gas leak toward the air ventilation in the supply closet. If anyone else, from the piece of cake in the fridge to the shareholders at the top, if anyone has any ideas, please alert your nearest supervisor. Operation. The rats' organized actions do point to some form of hierarchical system, but we are still unsure of how political power is divided or who is at the top. Learning this would give us an upper hand in both fighting and negotiations. Oh shit, wrong slide. Shareholder vote. Shareholder vote. How fucking sick is this fan art that Fable made? Sick or sick? Again, the question is, how fucking sick is this fan art that Fable made? Sick or sick? Have we tried to bribe the rats already? I'm gonna write that down. Where can I write that down? Because I want to keep the... We have 1 vote for sick as fuck. Do rats eat custodians? I need to look at the report and get back to you on that, on whether Bruce's body was recovered. And if it was recovered, how much damage there was. So far, we have a 100% vote for sick as fuck. Everyone take 5. Willow has tuberculosis. And I think that calls it. The vote is in. This fan art that Fable made is officially sick as fuck. New market insights. Originally, this slide was entitled Anxieties, but no. Here, at this studio, we turn things on its head. The synergy. I love when people do art, as do I, Mela. Because you know what art does? Art brings in money. And you know what money does? It increases shareholder value. That's right. New market insights. I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool, and do it for the plot are wonderful reasons to act and will fill life with interesting things. And isn't that the point? The pressure on me is old and self-imposed. It is destined to shed. I love my friends. My own fear and numbness about the things I've been doing, temporary or not, does not negate the good impact that the things I've been doing has had on others. Yes, monetization, Mela says. And that's why we have the best employees in the business, because they know what is up. Stonks. Correct. Another shareholder vote. I don't even remember what this one is. Oh, the classic. Why is that the joke that got me? That is so stupid. Pumpkin pie or pumpkin bread? A shareholder boat? A shareholder boat and a shareholder vote. Pumpkin pie or pumpkin bread? This is gonna become a Pavlov's sound. I think I already made that joke, like, first stream. I'm just gonna keep making it until it gets old. It hasn't gotten old yet. We have one vote for pumpkin pie. Sorry, not sorry. And an opposing vote for bread. A second vote for bread. Mela's being overrun, overtaken, and completely out of the blue vote for pumpkin seeds, and an opposing vote for pie. It is now tied between pumpkin bread and pumpkin pie, with a complete outlier in pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds, the surprise libertarian candidate in this bi-party system. I believe we have come to a stalemate, friends. And by friends, I mean my colleagues, shareholders, who I have no emotional attachments to, because that would be bad for business. We're gonna have to, you know what? It's heads or tails, baby. Okay, heads is pumpkin pie, tails is pumpkin bread. I forgot what I said. Is it heads is pumpkin pie, tails is pumpkin bread? Pumpkin pie supremacy continues to reign. The shareholders have voted, and so has fate. What about my vote? Me, just a lowly presenter. The joke's on you guys, because I'm gonna be making both this week, so it doesn't actually matter. Tasks ahead. Entering our pumpkin pie era. Entering? Whoever left? Head for bread sounds, I think, a lot more dirty than you thought it was going to, Willa. Tasks ahead in casting, it's basically the same as it has been for the past 3 weeks, to be completely honest. Casting, still haven't done shit. I was supposed to have a meeting this weekend, didn't happen. It's supposedly gonna happen on Wednesday, but I do have other plans on Wednesday. We'll see, we'll find out. I still have not listened to any reels, and that is on me and my procrastination of things that intimidate me. For the animation, doing pretty good. Actually, on track. Behind, but moving forward. The chest prop I did today. The shading will be really nice and relaxing to do. The backgrounds I am intimidated by. It's not even that I don't want to do them, it's just that the image of my head, the image in my head of what the background should be like is, actually I can give a visual example. Let's go to my Pinterest. Like, cause the backgrounds are painted. Wow, that is running slow, huh? The backgrounds are... Oh shit, where's my fucking boards, man? Where is it? Oh no. I'm using up internet that I don't have. Boards? But where are my boards? These aren't my boards. Where's my boards? There's my boards. Thank you. Let's just take a random, like this is my art board. What's a good? I mean, look at how beautiful that is. Things like that. Just like really well done paintings is what's in my head for the backgrounds. And you know what? I just realized just now, and I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna skip a little bit ahead to the agenda. The reason that I'm intimidated by it is because I haven't done a lot of landscape paintings. And I know that the current quality of my landscape paintings is not where I want it to be, but it is not out of reach. So I'm gonna do a full practice landscape paintings to prep for background. There was a quote that I was reminded of recently. There was a quote that I was reminded of recently that that reminds me of, and it was, if you tell me to cut down a tree in 6 hours, I'll spend the first 4 hours sharpening my axe. And you know what? Practicing, like doing those, oh, excuse me, I just burped. I mean, no, I didn't. That would be very unprofessional. Spend the first 4 hours sharpening my axe. Practicing, doing those kinds of like painting practices would actually be really, really nice. So it often feels like I gotta just like go, but taking the time to practice on what are they called? Like master copies and stuff like that won't like quote unquote become an end product. That is it's still valuable, not just in a day because it's enjoyable to do, but also to the process that's happening. And I know that's like a very obvious thing, but it's one of those kinds of things that you know in your head and your nervous system doesn't get it yet, you know? So I'm gonna teach my nervous system this week that doing fun things that are not technically the finished result is not a waste of time. We are on our way up, baby. So that's that. Film title. I have a weird setup behind me that you can't see, because in this realm, I'm just a 2D imitation of myself. But behind me, there's a weird physical set for a title sequence that I want to film live action. But I think I can make a better physical prop for it. It's basically a prop that has the word Supercrip on it, and I think I could possibly make it better. So I'm gonna, if I can find the materials at the store. So I have to go to the store, see if they have those materials. If they have it, I'll redo it and then redo it. But if they don't have it, then I'll just use what I got and film it. But that is on its way. Also, something happened recently, and I can't divulge, but I've been feeling like I've been standing stagnantly and with far too much potential energy at the edge of a cliff, and I think the jump is coming. Shareholder vote! Shareholder vote! And we can combine this with an impromptu one suggested by Fable of, oh, I'm sorry, it has already been solved. Pug versus Net. Pug wins by default. We will add that to the meeting notes, however. Thank you very much for the contribution. This word art reflection, circa 2003, is healing something inside of me. Easy to forget to slow down when we want instant gratification and completion of things to feel productive. It's very easy to forget to slow down when the speed is what makes you feel like you're doing something with your life, when in fact that's not the truth. I am hosting a Halloween party for my Italian friends. I live in rural Italy. So they can try apple cider and carve pumpkins for the first times in their lives. What made-up traditions can I gaslight them into believing are real things Americans do on Halloween? This is a free response vote. A rare free response vote. What made-up traditions can I gaslight them into believing are real things Americans do on Halloween? What's after this? Oh yes, the brainstorm. And you know what? I'll combine let's combine this free response for made-up traditions we can gaslight Italians into believing are real things Americans do on Halloween. In general, brainstorm for the production of Supercrip. General brainstorm for the production of Supercrip. We eat the pumpkins raw after we carve them is great. That's great, and it also is something that if I do good enough acting, I could get someone to eat raw pumpkin. That's a good one. Howl at the moon at midnight, seeing how many marshmallows. Oh, these are multiple suggestions. Seeing how many marshmallows you can shove into your mouth at once. That's good. Putting candy corn under your pillow. If I had candy corn, man, they would hate it. They would fucking hate it. They would say, troppo zucchero, and then spit it out. We drill an extra little hole in the stems for flags. Historically, these were used for American flags, but lately we've been putting these neat little rainbow flags in there instead. Oh, that's so niche that it sounds so real. That sounds like if you had told me that something that you do in your state and that state is somewhere like, I don't know, Minnesota, like somewhere I would not know about, I would fucking believe that, man. Oh, the historical, like the backstory to it too. Oh my fucking god. Wait, let me screenshot these chat messages so I can have them for later. Snorting lines of cinnamon. For legal reasons, this is not a joke, Willow said. No, I'm kidding. For legal reasons, this is a joke, Willow says. If anyone has any ideas, out of the box, creative, financial, promotional, social, story, workflow, etc., please leave a comment and it will be added to the brainstorm bracket. Progress for next week. Practice landscape paintings to prep for background. That's one of them. What else needs to be done next week? Okay. Okay. Question. The listening to reels intimidates me. There's basically two sections for casting, right? There's backstage and there's emailed reels, right? And I have to engage with each profile, each reel, etc., and create a short list. Once I have the short list, it becomes like I know what the steps are. It just feels so large and so this is not something I'm particularly good at. So it feels really intimidating. What is a way that I can... let's brainstorm some ideas on how to make it less intimidating. How to make it less intimidating, like breaking up into smaller steps. I obviously couldn't do this publicly or on a live stream or anything, but I could invite a friend over to do it with me. Or to body double. Actually, that's really good. Even the thought of like breaking it down into smaller chunks. Roll for accessibility. I kind of want to make a Supercrip TTRPG for funsies. Bro. You know what? That I remember this comment on one of the YouTube videos. I haven't replied to that comment yet, but that actually that is something that I've thought about in the past, like in general, like as well. I would absolutely be honored if you made a TTRPG of Super Crib. Obviously, I think it would be hard to do since there's not an episode to there's not like content to. I mean, honestly, I'm shocked that you guys are here, given that, you know, it's not like the story has been revealed, which is why I'm really excited to do the live stream where we read the script, because then people will actually finally know what the fuck I'm talking about, because it's all just pictures and like promises and so yeah. I would love to be able to like, I'm thinking about other ways that I can share the story and like more like the content, like the literal content, not like not content, but like the contents of the story. Trying to think about ways to share that. I think reading the script on live stream is actually pretty good. That's probably the best I can think of at the moment. We leave a rotten apple by the back door until it accumulates gnats as an offering to the garden spiders. Ew. I feel like that reminds me of when like as a kid, like you could do like oh, has anyone else done that where you take an apple and you carve it and then you put it in the oven like on a low temperature for a really long time and then it looks like a shrunken head or something along those lines? Is this something that I dreamt up? Is this real? I'm not totally sure, but I do remember that those things would get nasty real fast. Gamify it. Gamify it. Gamify it. Gamify it. Gamify it. I could like play a game where the punishment no, that would be sad if the punishment were listening to these reels that people spent a lot of creativity and energy. That feels mean. I'll leave it at gamify it for now. Only listen to a set amount of reels per day to avoid ear fatigue and mental fatigue. Have a cap. That's on there now. I incentivize myself to do avoidant tasks by giving myself a checkpoint for little treats. Unfortunately, I'm an uncontrollable monster, and if I know that I can just give myself a treat, I'll just do it up front. Like, I have no... I'm so I'm so anti-authority that if I try to be an authority to myself, I'll just go fuck you and then eat the Oreos early. You know what I mean? Like have very specific criteria for what you're looking for. Actually, like what's the one of those rubric. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Because I do have people who want to help me with it, like, for example, Delphine, who's on the team on the website. Whatchamacallit? And but they were, oh yes, a rubric always helps to break down very subjective things like this, yeah. And that would also help with me actually getting help, because people who want to help, they've been asking like, oh, but how would I know what it is I should be looking for, etc. Nice. All right. That feels intimidating, but good. This upcoming week, I probably won't be doing a ton, to be honest, because I am hosting a little the Halloween, and you could potentially limit either by time or by number of reels, and just take pre-designated step away / break every time you hit that threshold. Yeah, for sure. Have a cap is a cap of X number of reels / profiles, because Okay, what else? Landscape paintings is gonna be good. That's actually gonna be really good. This is more for the week after, I feel. But this, the painting prep. Oh, add chest into frames. That's really good. Because I just painted YOLO and lottery system. YOLO and lottery system! Whoa, Willow, that's actually so good. That's so good. I also can't tell because I can't see my own. Okay, my mouth isn't like coming off of my face, is it? No, we're good. A viewing party with a couple friends, make it like an American Idol style. And oh wait, and then everyone could do like I hope this is not. I hope that this is in the spirit of funness and not in a spirit of judgment or anything like that. But the idea of having everyone sit down American Idol style and like give a score, you know, like actually would be so good and genuinely helpful. That would be genuinely helpful. Okay, American Idol. That's actually really helpful. And I have a Come si chiama? I have a. Sorry, what was that? Oh, sorry. I have a projector and a couch. And a speaker. Wonderful. Willow that eats actually? Absolutely. It's carnivorous. Maybe to gamify it, you can give each reel a certain number of points and then allow yourself to exchange your points for things you can go to or get. That way you don't you don't already have the things I eat or so much. That is so wicked cool. That's wicked cool. You're really good at this. I find it helpful to take notes too. Oh, that's a good point. Notes. Note taking. Like just writing my initial impressions of what I like and initial impressions of what I like and what doesn't quite hit. That also helps with like, you know, the more that you listen or like if you listen to one, you would get more insights on your own thoughts about something. Both helps me review after I otherwise would have forgotten and hone. Yeah, exactly. What I'm looking for in the first place. Yeah. As someone who auditioned, I'd be honored if that's how it was judged. Okay, then officially, this is how it's gonna happen. If you can't tell, I'm ADHD as fuck. That's why your ideas eat, and that's also why I relate to them very hard. These things help me. God bless you, Willow. I mean, good job, employee. Wonderful. That sounds like a great week. Shout out Patreon members in chat, patreon.com/supercrypt. You are loved. It's poem time. Let's pause the music and I will read this poem that I selected like 2 weeks ago, so I don't super remember how it goes. Drinking a water from my Ebo cup. I might genuinely show. Oops, there we go. Okay. Error. There's an error? Why is there an error? Sorry. Uh-oh. Oops. Shit. Nope. Oh, nope. Am I lagging super hard, by the way? I hope not. The latency I set to like really low. Alright. Anyway, what was I doing? I legitimately forgot. Oh, right, I was gonna show my... do I even have... I don't even have a thing for this. Where are you? Where are you? Video capture device? There we go. That's a little treat for you. That's my water bottle. Okay, poem time. Poetry, more like poety. Don't see yourself out. You're still on the clock, Mela. You're still on the clock. Girls Overheard While Assembling a Puzzle by, I'm going to look how that's pronounced, Szybist pronunciation. Should I have done this beforehand? For sure. Are we gonna trust the AI? Shybist? No? Okay. Oh wait, this is her. Wait, oh. Shybist. Wait, this is her. Does she say her own name in this video? Alright. I forgot that I have limited internet, and so I probably should not play a video while streaming, but I will send this... I'll send this link in chat. I have no idea what's in it. I did not watch. Oh my god, why? Okay, nope. We're good. It's okay. Alright, we're good. Girls Overheard While Assembling a Puzzle by Mary Shybist. Are you sure this blue is the same as the blue over there? This wall's like the bottom of a pool. Its color, I mean. I need a darker two-piece this summer. The kind with elastic at the waist so it actually fits. I can't find her hands. Where does this gold go? It's like the angel's giving her a little piece of honeycomb to eat. I don't see why God doesn't just come down and kiss her himself. This is the red of that lipstick we saw at the mall. This piece of her neck could fit into the light part of the sky. I think this is a piece of water. What kind of queen? You mean right here? Are we supposed to believe she can suddenly talk angel? Who thought this stuff up? I wish I had a velvet bikini. That flower is the color of the veins in my grandmother's hands. I wish we could walk into that garden and pick an x-ray to float on. Yeah, I do too. I'd say a zillion yeses to anyone for that. I butchered it a little bit, but that's fine. Still, a lovely poem. I'll turn the music back on. Wonderful. Is it going? No, it's loading. Thank you, Willow, for coming to your primary job, and I understand that you have a secondary job that you must attend to, and we will not hold that against you in your review. Abs periodically tried to skip further ahead to get to the effect the poem was giving. I loved how the entire poem was framed. Yes. Thank you for being a fan of my taste in poetry, Hannah. I'm really glad that I could share. I mean, God, it's a compliment to the poetry, you know. And there's so much good poetry out there. I've only really gotten into poetry, like, not seriously, because it's not like I've bought any books of it. Mostly because I don't live in a place where there are necessarily books written in English at like stores. But Like, mostly just this year, so. A shareholder vote? Oh my god, a shareholder vote? And we end with our classic, has shareholder value gone up? Yay or nay, has shareholder value gone up? Oh, god, I gotta. Goodbye. Nice. Lovely. Number go up, yay! We have a vote for yay. And we have a second vote for yay. I think the rats are embezzling though. Hannah, how would you know that? How would you know that, Hannah? Do you have information? If anyone has information, please speak to your nearest supervisor. Thank you for coming to yet another meeting. It's crossword time, baby! This time, we're doing it without error check mode. I know. But it is a, it is an easy level puzzle. So, hopefully, not too bad. Wait, what do you mean no error check? Don't do this to me? I fucking believe in us. I fucking believe in us. But we're all shareholders. We don't have supervisors, only unchecked power. Wait, that's right. I've just broken the... Hold on, I'm gonna yes and this into something correct. When I say... you know what? You're right. If you have information, get... Oh, when I say supervisors, I don't mean your supervisor, my dearest shareholder, but someone's supervisor. Someone's supervisor. If they supervise anyone, tell them. You underestimate how dense I can be as a gifted burnout. It's like looking in a mirror. All right. Number one. Oh, here's how we. If anyone has not done crosswords with us before, here's how we do it. We're gonna go through all of the acrosses, then all the downs. I tend to skip over the like long. Sometimes there'll be questions that go with one another, or like long like pun type things. I usually just skip that until there's more letters. Right now we have error check mode off. So when error check mode is on, for example, that comes up as being like the incorrect letter, but now we won't know. They will all come up as correct. Are you ready, folks? I'm ready. Oh, and if you see a clue and you know the answer, feel free to shout it out in the chat. We're doing it together, baby. Starting with one across Chip's partner, I believe that's Dip. Tights Mishap is probably a snag. Devil Wears Prada 2, the upcoming sequel starring Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway. Pattern that can be hard to notice with a question mark, I don't know, I'm gonna skip. Zipped, in parentheses, past, I don't know. That's for 4 letters. The pattern that can be hard to notice with a question mark. Fuck it, try Dip across for 1. Yeah, we did, baby. Shrub with fragrant purple flowers for 15 across for 5 letters. Shrub with fragrant purple flowers. Oh, I think Redding, who covered Sam Cooke's A Change Is Gonna Come. I believe this is Otis Redding. Nickname for the lump of cartilage around the larynx. Is that in the throat? Where's the larynx? I think that's the throat. There's a lump of cartilage in there? Oh, is this an Adam's apple? I'm gonna type it out to see if it's the correct number of... That is the correct number of letters. We can't know if that's correct or not. Oh! It's the correct number of letters. Think that's an Adam's apple? I think so too. One second. I'm sending a text to a friend to tell her that we're doing a crossword right now. She wants to join us. YouTube. All right. 19 across for a ton of letters that I'm not going to count out. Quick money-making scheme. I have no idea. 21 across for, I think, 6 letters is yes, Captain. Is that aye? Probably. Muscles shown off by a crop top. So that would be like your arm muscles. Is it pec? Lilac, 15 across, methinks. 15 across. Oh, yeah. What? Who goes to the gym? Who here goes to the gym? Who knows what the muscles are that are like your biceps? Pyramids, 19 across. That's good. Oh, is it though? Wait, because it ends in an S. And quick money making scheme. I'm thinking that that's a really good guess, but I am thinking that because the question or the hint is singular, that this would be singular too, meaning it's probably not. But when we get into the verticals, that'll give us more info. So if it starts lining up with pyramid, then we'll know that that's correct. Wherefore art thou Romeo? Thank you, Captain Obvious is not what I'm saying to you guys. It's oh my god, you're right. A crop top is I don't know why I was thinking that a crop top is where the is sleeveless. A crop top is when it's short from the bottom up. Abs. Thank you, Mela. 22 across, abs? Yes. Thank you, Captain Obvious. No, that is the hint for 24 across. That's 3 letters. Thank you, Captain Obvious is... I don't know. Drop back into hot oil, 25 for 5 letters. Drop back into hot oil. Is it refry? Yes, probably. Except we don't know. Stick-to-itiveness. The fuck does that mean? 32 across, relinquished as territory, probably ceded. La blank, Spanish language song about a cockroach. That's cucaracha. How do you spell cucaracha? Cucaracha. That, I hope to God that's right. Woohoo, I did it. 34 across for 5 letters. Woohoo, I did it. I got no idea. Alas, I have not done it. Cucaracha. You got it. Thank you so much. Genetic material found in fossilized mosquitoes in Jurassic Park for 3 letters, I believe is DNA. I have a dream, the Martin Luther King speech. Villain for lots of letters. Duh for 24 across. The fucking setup of this hint and answer in this setting of us doing a crossword together is impeccable. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Duh, Hannah. 24 across is duh. Ugh. 39 across, outdoes for 5 letters. I got no idea. 40 across, Marshall, who argued Brown versus Board of Education and later served on the Supreme Court. I feel like I should know this. I do not. 41 across, items on a to-do list. I don't know. 42 across, blank de plume. Another one I don't know. 43 across, too funny. 2 as in the number 2. 41 across, tasks. That's a good one. I think that's correct. We'll see with the verticals, but that sounds right. Sometimes you put one in that is perfect and is still not the correct answer. Which is one of the dangers of doing a crossword the old-fashioned way without the error checker. Too funny. Oh, is that LOL? Maybe. I'll take that as yes. 46 across, rarely. 50, I'm rarely getting the answer to this. That was, I think, the worst thing I've said in the past hour. 50 across is end of story. The first thing that came to mind was I don't want to hear it, but that, excuse me, that is not long enough. Is the music too quiet, by the way, or is it still good? I'm gonna raise it up a little bit, maybe. I truly cannot talk because I can't hear anything. End of story. Rich pasta topping such as Alfredo. Rich pasta topping such as Alfredo? You mean like a sauce? I said that the New York way. Sauce? Rich pasta such as Alfredo? Like a cream sauce? Oh, yeah, like a cream sauce. Former Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg, however the fuck you pronounce his last name, Buttigieg. Nimble? I'm thinking spry, but that's not the correct number of letters. A unit of lettuce for 56 across is a head of lettuce. 57 across for 4 letters. Wrinkle remover. Iron. 58 across. Pasadena Tournament of blank. Host of an annual New Year parade. Roses? Nope, I have no idea. 59 across, in quotes, what's more, ... Oh, is it also? Possibly. Shaming sound. I don't know. Someone say something shameful so that I'll naturally come up with a sound that would be a shaming sound. And then we'll get it. Okay, let me just check something. Alright, cool. Ooh, 60 across tisk. We'll try that. Result of a successful cyber attack would be a data breach. That's really good. Our very first vertical makes sense, which means that the horizontals that it crosses with are most likely correct. No. You're good, Mela. You're completely good. How do you say? The clues never expire, you know? It made me so sad when it's also probably my internet, don't worry. I'm working off of a hotspot on a live stream, man. It made me so sad when we were apart. I missed you. Ritzy. Posh. Van Gogh's The Starry Night. Silently signal to blank. Silently signal to. Nod at. That's it. The A in UAE. United Arab Emirates. Emirates. Emerald or ruby is a gem, which gives us the across is now 14 across was Tor. Yeah. And I think I think lilac was correct because look at this. 9 down, like a banana that's no longer green, ripe. 10 down, high points of a vacation in Switzerland is oh! It's not Alpa, it's Alps, isn't it? Ooh. So maybe it's I, sir, or something? So, oh yes, and that's correct, because 11 down, Spanish surrealist Salvador is Dali, which means that 12 down is laptop brand. Acer, I'm assuming that is, I have no idea. Someone can confirm or deny that. Goodbye, Fable. I hope you're able to hear my goodbye and that the stream is so laggy that it's happening like a half hour after you said goodbye. But thank you very much for having a good time. Where were we? 12 down. Oh, easy peasy. See, this is too easy. Too easy. We got this so far in the bag. I gotta get a harder puzzle next time. This is one of the beginner-friendly ones. Coca-Cola was 13 down. Place to sweat at the gym without moving a muscle is a sauna. Kitschy outdoor figurines with pointy hats would be a yard gnomes? I assume it's gnomes. But what are these letters? Is it not yard? No, it can't be. I don't think it is. Because this is a garden gnomes. Acer is real. Wonderful. Garden gnomes. Windshield sticker. I don't drive. Long leg bone is the femur. It's like a fine-tuned machine. 28 down, isn't it heartless? I don't know. 29 down, some Itonia extras. Would be what? Oh, wait, interesting. Because I think it is ice skaters. 44 across was a no. Fun fact. Oh, fuck, what the fuck is it called? There is a... Oh, the Angelica. Oh, Decal is 24 down. That's a good one. That was good. That was fucking good. I watched Itonia at the Angelica Theater in Manhattan, and Margot Robbie showed up for, to be honest, like all of 30 seconds. Looked very frantic. I felt kind of bad. Everyone like pulled out their phones to like take a photo. She said hello and then immediately left. And it was like, oh, because it said there was going to be I don't remember if it said it was going to be a Q&A or something. It was known that she was going to be there. But very, very surprising. It was frantic in a way that made me feel bad for her. But that's the kind of New York shit that happens all the time. Like, I think the ticket for that was free. I just get emailed about things. I got an email today for a screening in New York. I haven't even looked at it, but oh yeah, look at that. And there's a Q&A afterwards with Catherine Bigelow and a bunch of other people. The other day, I and that's for free if you just email them fast enough. What was I also got one for Los Angeles. I don't live in either of these places, so it's not like I can do anything about it. What was the one in Los Angeles? Who's gonna be at that one? Some people who I don't know but probably should. For a movie called The Plague. What was the one in New York? That one was for A House of Dynamite. Where is this? The Angelica also, maybe? No, at the SAG-AFTRA Foundation. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, fun facts. Okay, 30 down, totally unacceptable. That's not okay. 31 down, Thanksgiving tubers. I'm so unbelievably excited for to host Thanksgiving here. Ungodly excited. Everyone's first Thanksgiving. It's so wonderful. Growth under the skin. I don't want to think about that long enough to guess what it is. Software storage medium that AOL masked mail. Is it CD-ROM? I'm not old enough for this. Does anyone remember this? Destins? To a dire fate. We'll get that. 41 down, Holy City in Ohio, Toledo. Why is it holy? What about it is holy? Is it holy like there's holes in it, or holy like it's... Who? Was Jesus born in Toledo? I don't... Star Wars director George Lucas. I got another story about that. Should I just tell? I'll be a little cheeky. There's only how many people are here? Oh, 0. Wait. Did I think I might have. Wait, that's kind of funny. Is it because everyone had to go, or is it because I'm lagging so bad that it stopped? Let's find out. Test. Oh, it's lagging. It's lagging real bad. Oh no, it's just because the statistics are wrong. Okay. Alright, I will tell. I was kind of excited to tell it to an empty room because then no one would know this story that I'm about to tell. Play hard ball. Play hard ball down. Let's find 8 down. Wait, 8 down, sorry. Play hardball. Oh my gosh, I've never even heard of that phrase. Employ ruthless tactics in pursuit of a goal. And Dallywag Doodle says 32 is cis. I'm assuming that is 32 down. Oh, disgusting. Wonderful. That's really good. That was really good. All right, I'll tell my George Lucas story. There was a I unfortunately went to film school. Please don't hold that against me. And I spoke with a guy who did the CG, or obviously there was a team, but he was one of the guys who did the CG for the prequels for Star Wars. I want to say the first of the prequel movies, when CG was not very... It wasn't something that a lot of people had experienced it. Baseball term, I think. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That's good. It was at a time when not a lot of people had experience in CGI, because of how new and experimental the technology was. Or not experimental, but it's still in that phase, right? And that is, I just realized, completely irrelevant to the story. The point of the story is that I asked him, did you have any fucking thing to do with Jar Jar Binks? Are you culpable? And he said no, but. He said no, but. But I got a taste of, this is a long time ago, so I'm paraphrasing everything. I got a taste of, that is just his humor. That is just George Lucas's humor. Like, he just thinks that shit is good. He thinks that shit is funny. And there was he sat in on a test screening, him and his wife, on a test screening for one of the prequels where, and again, I'm butchering things, but I think it was like Yoda was fighting like General Grievous or something along those lines, and he does a bunch of flips in the air. It's an action scene, right? And Yoda lands, and originally he farts. He fucking farts. He told me not to tell anyone about this, and you can't know if I'm telling the truth or not either, right? So this is just gonna have to be, it's just like Schrodinger's story. Because how are you gonna confirm or deny it? But or confirm it because it was not publicly released, and the only people who know about it are George Lucas, this guy, his wife, and maybe a handful of other people who were in the screening room for this test screening. Oh, I hope this is the truth. I mean, I believe him. He had no reason to lie. Like, he worked on it. Like, that's why we were talking, you know, like, but he was like, yeah, Yoda lands and farts, and George Lucas just thinks that's like the funniest shit ever, and we had to tell him, like, you cannot do this, you cannot have this in the movie, like, you have to cut this, like, this is not it, man. Oh, Mela says, alright, I will be departing, I am hungry, and must go to my second job behind this one, of course, see y'all. Please eat well. And good luck, in your second job. And that is my story about George Lucas, that he thinks fart jokes are funny too. Speaking of Yule, I skipped over some, I believe. We are at blank mouth, insert foot. That is open mouth, insert foot. 46 down, Caesarean souvenir. Caesarean souvenir? Oh, a scar. Oh my god. I was like, what are you taking out of there? A baby, I guess. 47 down. And so, snoodily? I don't know. 48 down, Waikiki wreaths should be lays, if I spelled that correctly. 49 down, Chip's partner. Again. I don't know. 51 down, excuse me. Something impolite to do in public but encouraged at the dentist's office is to spit. That got us so many of these horizontals. Like, look, what I'm gonna go through these horizontals just because there's so many that were filled out as we did the verticals. These we all got. It was these. Oh yeah, stick to itiveness. Thanks for making me say that on a live stream. Tenacity. A villain is a scoundrel. Are there any that we didn't? No, we got all of those. Wonderful. 39 across. Outdoes. It would be bests. Thurgood. That's what it is. Marshall Thurgood, who argued Brown versus Board of Education and later served on the Supreme Court. Items to do this. Is it nom de plume? Oh, right. I think that means like a fake name that an author uses. Take that as a no. Rarely. We have way more letters now. It's still not coming to me. If it comes to anybody else. Rarely. The only thing that's coming to mind is sallow, but I don't think that means what that means. End of story we got is now full stop. Nimble? It's not agape. Agape? That can't be it. Unit of lettuce we got. It is roses. Tournament of Roses, I think. Isn't that I thought that was a football tournament. I don't know enough about this. But that's why we need crosswords, because we learn, and it's wonderful. It makes us feel smarter. I was gonna say smarter than we actually are, but who can say? Destined to a dire fate is dooms. And so snoodily we still don't have. Chip's partner we still don't have. Oh no! We are in the last 4 letters, and it's in a cross section of clues that I can't crack. Seldom. There we go. Alright, we got one. Rarely was seldom. Ergo is how you say and so in a snooty way. Chip's partner. Chip and Dale. Alright. And that would make 55 across nimble. A gale? Is that right? We're gonna find out. No! It was wrong! Something was wrong. Oh, I just say is wrong. There we go. Okay, it says we did that in 3 minutes. We did not do that in 3 minutes. That is broken. But we did do it. Lovely. Oh, I hope the stream is still running. Oh no, we're good. It tells me that there's no data, and then it tells me that it's excellent, and then it tells me the lag was killer, but yay, I really gotta dropped. Oh my god, my OBS says that dropped frames are at 41%. You're only seeing half of anything that's happening. That's killer. That's awful. How do I fix that? I don't know that I can. I live in a castle. There's no fucking Ethernet here. Is there... What happens if I stop playing music? Oh, that helped by 1%. Or 0.1%. What if I do this? I'm trying to shut things off my phone. Did that helped it by 0.5%. Okay. Well, thank you so much for your patience as with my internet speed. Dallywagdoodle says the Rose Bowl hosts both the New Year's parade specifically for live flower floats and as a New Year's football game. Wicked. Oh wow, okay, the drop frames are going down a little bit. I guess that's... Oh, there's fireworks outside. Fireworks are technically illegal where I live, and yet I've never seen a town more obsessed with fireworks in my entire life. I'm not kidding when I say that there are fireworks every other night. Minimum. Like guaranteed. One day there won't be dropped frames. And until then... wait, let's do some music. No, well, we won't have music. Just imagine music. Until then... I don't have an intro. Goodbye. An outro. Wow.